A yearn for learning. Muhammad Junior Zain. Semantiga Samarinda. I heard a loud crackling noise striking out onto my ear. Perhaps it came from the nearby chicken coop. Oh God, not again. Ingrid, it's dawn already. Coming. Oh, hi. I'm Ingrid, by the way. The one just screamed just now was my sister, Annika. She's quite a fuzz. Oh no! It's 6:30 already! I have to rush! And then off she goes to the bathroom. Speaking of which, today is Monday. And as usual, Ingrid will be attending her school's flag ceremony. And like most of her peers that dislike the occasion, she does not. She's already too grateful for having a chance to even go to school. Love the spirit, I'd say. Panels, Ingrid is a bright child. She always did her assignments on time, never procrastinate. Numerous champion numbers. And if this matter, yeah, slept at 9 p.m. On time much for a high schooler, I'd say. She went to school either by using her legs or by angkot. After she started packing her bags, she said goodbye to her mom and went to the angkot stop right away. It took her 15 minutes to get to her school. She had a jaw at herself inside of the angkot. At that time, it was a really calm morning. Breezy, yet cloudy. I can't wait to study today. I'm sure today will be fun. As she arrived at front of her school gate, it was vacant as a newly emptied trash can. Now, the confused Ingrid then proceeded to ask to the school security officer, sir, is there an occasion that took us absent a day? I wasn't quite informed. Don't you hear? The government is forming a lockdown because of the newly emerged COVID-19 cases. So all institutions will be temporarily closed. That includes schools. Ingrid was really shocked to hear that. No wonder she saw numerous people wearing masks. She wasn't very aware of it. She thought that maybe a lot of people just got flu. Or perhaps just a dusty day situation. But sir, what about our studies? How could I learn if the school is closed? She desperately asked. Well, I guess that's not really my job to tell you what's going to happen. But I assume that maybe the students will be learning from their home. What? How? Using what? Devices. Perhaps, personal computers and phones. Hold on. Let's pause for a quick second, panels. What did he say? Devices? Well, having devices are actually a must-have in this kind of era. But let me tell you this. Ingrid is one among the unfortunates. A food on her plate was just enough to make her happy and grateful. Moreover, she has a loving sister and parents at her house, of course. Begging for electronic devices was just too much for her to ask, especially for a lower class family like hers. It was really sad to hear that. She went home with a gloomy face, but only to get greeted by her sister Annika. Why are you so gloomy today? Moreover, why are you home just now? Don't you have school today? Well, supposedly. Ingrid said, followed by a protruded sigh. Supposedly? What do you mean supposedly? That doesn't make sense at all. Annika seems to be very tense today. Well, according to the school's office, we're currently having a lockdown because of the newly found virus. Haven't you heard of it? So all institutions, including my school and all schools, will close temporarily until God knows when. Well, I also heard that via the newspaper. So what's going to happen now? You're on halt? Well, I guess so. But Annika, here's the problem. They said they'll up the learning via online, which means you'll need a device so that you can learn from home. And well, as you might know already, Mom and Dad couldn't afford me one. I'm so frustrated by it. Ingrid ranted in a miserable tone to her sister. Well, yeah, but hey Ingrid, why not try? After all, how can you learn if you don't have any devices, right? If you don't have one, then you can't study. You're right. I'm going to ask Mom and Dad. Then she proceeds to take a shower. It was at lunchtime, panels, when Ingrid decided to put her courage to test and ask her parents whether or not she got a chance to have a phone for her to study. She said upwards, like this, on the table, and finally encouraged her to open her own mouth. Mom, Dad, as you all know that my school is having a lockdown due to the virus. The teacher said that every student are required to have a device, so the learning process will be co-opted at home. Could I ask for a phone, Mom? Dad? Her parents just stood there, blankly staring at the table. Ingrid, you know we couldn't afford such things. I'm sorry, honey, but our money is just enough only to pay for the bills and our food, her dad languishingly said. But Mom, Dad, how can I learn from the school materials? I need to study, Ingrid said in a confused tone. I couldn't get any information since I didn't have a phone. I barely knew nothing. So sorry, honey, but the price is just too expensive for us to afford. It's okay. I'll just figure a way out, I guess. In fact, she doesn't have a way to figure out. There's no friends nearby. Everyone was just too busy with themselves. Ingrid only wake up just to do her chores, learning. How could you even manage to learn without having a device, right? Or even an internet connection to begin with? The bride Ingrid that once has the yearning to dream became a hopeless outcast that reflects marginalized children in our society today. Especially here in Indonesia. Sometimes they even bury their dreams and wed themselves because they feel like online learning was just not suited for them. Oh, the inequality that happens in our world.